Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market ever since Bitcoin retested close to 86,000, all of the altcoins have come to a standstill. This consolidation phase is actually a very positive sign because usually what would happen is the market would start dipping, and when more and more people get liquidated, the pullback is going to become even stronger. But this time, despite the fear being so high, there is a lot of people which are being super optimistic, and that's why the market is able to consolidate in terms of how Dogecoin is doing so. On the other end, there are some big whales which are being created. Now, this whale decided to purchase about $45 million worth of Dogecoin at the price of 38 cents. Now, they do expect the price to climb even higher. Trump picks Musk to lead the new Doge department. Now that says a lot, and Elon Musk being picked as part of the government, a lot of people on Twitter are not happy as they do not want to be part of this government. And at the same time, the way Dogecoin is forming those time frames, there is a really strong support close to 35 cents, which has been tested a couple of times. But if it holds strong, there is an increase which might actually put the price back to 56 cents. Now, before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want everything relating to Dogecoin, and you want to join the best Doge army on YouTube, go down and tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video. It will just update the algorithm, push the video to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening in Dogecoin. They decide to buy into it, start spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. Right now, if you pay attention to the overall idea of the market, you will see that most of the tokens are down about 5 to 10%. But if you pay attention to Dogecoin, it's only down 2%, which is actually not so bad considering the fact we are up 90% when it comes to the weekly chart. And what's even crazier is the trading volume is showing no signs of slowing down. It's sitting close to 30 billion. Yes, compared to yesterday, it has taken a little bit of a pullback. But if you compare to Ethereum, well, yesterday Dogecoin was sitting at 35 billion and Ethereum was at 60 billion. So that gives you perspective. Ethereum has dipped by about 25%. On the other end, Doge is only down about 15%. So you see that it's just crazy to say that the difference between the Dogecoin trading volume and Ethereum is not so big, and Doge is still the third most traded crypto if you get rid of the stablecoin, which is USDT. Now, I want to talk about this whale. Now, you guys get the perspective. Just about 24 hours ago, this whale did two transactions, $37 million and 9 million. Those two were both a purchase of Dogecoin, and the price that they purchased at was close to 38 cents. Therefore, they are expecting the price to climb even higher. So you just got to be a little patient. There is definitely something cooking on the back end. One of Doge's main goal will be to reform the Federal Bureau through entrepreneurial strategies. This announcement fueled a 9% in the Dogecoin price. Trump also plans to bypass the Senate for the key appointments, which could be the case when it comes to replacing SEC Chairman Gary. Now, this is really interesting because you guys need to understand, Trump did mention this, that soon as he becomes the prime minister or president, he will be getting rid of Gary as soon as possible. Now, you need to understand, if the SEC chairman Gary gets replaced, the new one is most likely going to be a little bit more friendly towards crypto. And if the XRP case comes to an end, while a lot of big things are going to happen, especially the Ripple CEO and the Cardano founder are in talks to try to have some sort of future alliance. Now, if this does happen, these are going to be two giants coming together to help crypto market actually become even bigger and become a financial hub for most of the world right now. Let's just talk about Twitter. Can't even run Twitter. Internet erupts as Donald Trump names Elon Musk to Doge. What's really interesting about this is a lot of people are talking about how since Elon has taken over Twitter, or X now, he's not been able to even take care of that company. So making him part of the government and trying to get the government to become more efficient and him being the leader of this is not the right decision. Now, that's not my opinion. I'm just telling you what's been happening on the internet. I'm just letting you guys know that this would be really interesting because I'm not going to talk about the politics. I'm just talking about in terms of how well it would be for Dogecoin, because first of all, it being named Doge, the department, is already a big deal. But if there is some sort of implementation of Dogecoin to this department, that would clearly suggest the fact that Doge is actually making waves into the US government. That's a big statement. On the other end, I want to talk about the price action. You can see that 35 cents was retested a couple of times today, but every single time it was able to rebound from there. So usually that suggests that there is a really strong support there, as a lot of limit orders must have been triggered. What is really exciting is if you pay attention to the open interest, it's down 10%, but still sitting very, very high at 2.4 billion. On the other end, the long to the short ratio, the longs are actually buying up this. Now this dip that arrived, you guys can see now it's actually sitting close to 70% when it comes to the long traders. What does this mean? Well, in the dip, the traders were ready to buy even more, or not buy, but you can use the word get into more positions when it comes to open trades. Now, despite Bitcoin rising price action, long-term holders show no sign of extreme greed yet. Until there is no extreme greed from those long-term holders, we still have a really strong support in pumping up the price even stronger. Dogecoin tumbles despite Elon Musk and Vivek Doge appointment. This is what the indicators tell you, and what's the next move. Well, in simple terms, if you want to just pay attention to the indicators, well, if the market starts climbing again, if you just look at the 1-day chart, the only thing that will show some sort of sign of slowing down will be close to 45 cents, which we nearly made it up to, and it's clear that it was rejected around that price action. If we're able to break above 45 cents, most likely we will be breaking its all-time high, and that's what all of the Dogecoin community is trying to pump towards. What I mean by that is Bitcoin is already at its all-time high, actually breaking well above that. So a lot of people in the Doge army want to try to do the same thing, which is actually get over the all-time high and then pump even higher. Already getting over would put us to about 75 cents, and therefore the next pump will most likely take us to $1. That should give you perspective. Now, Bitwise to expand their business with Ethereum staking service. This is big deal because the big financial stable stuff is coming into crypto and actually taking some staking service. Genius Group is purchasing 120 million Bitcoin to make Bitcoin its primary treasury asset. That should tell you that these big companies now are definitely looking into Bitcoin. If the companies are getting involved, the next big thing that's going to happen is the large financial institutional money is going to start flowing into crypto. And seeing that Bitcoin is already a little bit larger than silver's in market cap, that already says a lot in terms of how big crypto is becoming at this point. Now, I just want to mention there are going to be some cryptos that will come and go, but Dogecoin is here for the long run, and there is definitely so much backing it up. You just need to be a little patient, don't panic sell, and I will see you very soon.